to my freak show. Today we are going to talk about episode 4 of AHS Delicate, titled Vanishing Twin. Now, this episode opens in Hampton Court, England, 1555. And based on the time, I assume that this is Elizabeth, who is Anne Boleyn's daughter, and her older sister, who is Queen Mary Tudor. And Mary has given birth to a child herself, no doctor, and won't let anyone in her room to see her or the baby. Now, her sister Elizabeth has arrived and has insisted on seeing her sister. And while she's in the room with her, voices start from a dark corner. And of course, the voices chant the Satan song, and the witches in black appear in the corner. Leslie Grossman and Billy Lord are the witches, and they tell Mary that it is time. Billy Lord gives us a little exposition and says that the baby has been waiting over 6,000 years to be born. And then, when the baby raises its hand up as if to say, "Hey, that's me," it's the same fucking hand as the baby from Apocalypse. I am not gonna lie. This is disappointing. This is another Antichrist. Another Antichrist. Basically, it seems that Mary has made a promise that in exchange for this baby, she will be given a fruitful reign. Elizabeth basically sticks her nose down on this and telling the witches that she's never going to be that desperate, come to that same decision. And the witches tell her, yeah, your time's gonna come. And she says, nope, it will not. I will never make this choice. So the witches cast a spell of, barrenness on her. Not like a, barrenness as like a title, but she's barren. She can't have kids. So the witches leave with the baby, and Mary forces her sister from the room, and that's all we get of this section of the episode. The actual show starts with Anna confronting Dex about seeing him with Sonia earlier in the previous episode. Now, he says that he was meeting Sonia for work. Now, Anna also tells Dex about her and Kamal seeing Miss Preacher, and she insists that Miss Preacher is the one who's probably been hacking into her online app, stalking her, leaving the dolls, doing all that stuff. And Dex reminds her that Cora at the clinic told them that Miss Preacher is always there spewing her conspiracy theories. Now, Anna doesn't remember Dex being there when Cora said that, but Dex insisted that he was. Now, you know your girl here. I went back to the episode and I checked. And in episode 2, timestamp 7:25, 7 minutes, 25 seconds, Anna is in Siobhan's office in her business building. And Anna goes into the conference room at Siobhan's office to call Cora. So Dex lied. He was obviously not there. Both Dex and Anna at this point just agree to let it go, and they're going to go see Dr. Hill the next morning. Afterwards, Anna is called by the smell of the dead raccoon outside. So she wraps it up in a blanket, picks it up, and brings it inside the house. Nicolette catches her with it, and Anna says, look, I'm just an animal lover. I was just trying to see if I could nurse it back to health before it died. Anna has done lost her damn mind, y'all. She puts this baby, sorry, it's not a baby, but it's a dead raccoon. She treats it like a baby. She puts it in Talia's old bassinet, which is still in the basement. I can't believe she still went back down there. So the next day, Anna is meeting with Siobhan. The Ashleys are there, and this is our girls, Billy Lord and Leslie Grossman, and they are a team of top crisis experts. I loved it, guys. I loved how they ripped Anna's character apart. It was absolutely hilarious. So far, Anna declines their offer to make a viral video in taking back her feminine power, but that will change. Later, Anna is taking Kamal through the house and she notices all of the security cameras that he has now installed. And surprise, surprise, the mother-in-law that Dex insists that Anna will never see because she'll never show up, shows up as a surprise in Anna's bathroom using her beauty products. Ew! Dex's mother is named Virginia, and she says that she's there to help Dex and Anna through the terrible time of the break-in. Then she kicks Anna out of her own bathroom so she can talk to her son, and has the nerve to say that Anna is the one that's uptight. The gall of this bitch here. He tells his mother Anna just miscarried their baby. and to be nice. Virginia says that basically she's there to ask Dex to help her because she's going to sue Dex's father, her husband, and needs his testimony to help her case. Like I said, this bitch got some fucking nerve to ask for some shit like that. Degrades his wife, downs her, kicks her out of the room, and then has the nerve to say she's the uptight one, and then ask her son to go against his father. Back in Anna's bedroom, her hair starts falling out again, and the mirror with the lipstick on it that says, "Don't do it, Anna," it drives her crazy, so she basically smashes the mirror. And I gotta say, that's a lot of bad luck. I'm just saying, I wouldn't have done that, maybe just taken it out of the room, but Anna's at that point, that edge, and I totally understand. At the office, Dr. Hill finds a heartbeat in Anna's uterus. Dr. Hill explains that the sudden reason why the baby is there is that Anna was pregnant with twins and lost one of the babies. So it's called the Vanishing Twin Syndrome. Now, regardless, Anna is still happy until she sees, Nurse Ivy in the parking garage, and of course she disappears before anybody can see her. Now, my lord, guys, I was right. Of course, I'm so used to saying that, but I was so right about Siobhan and Hamish. They are totally hate fucking. Oh yeah, this poor guy is in love with her. Okay, but she is definitely not in love with him. And Siobhan implies that there is something behind the idea of the movie that nobody can know about, but we don't get any more information on that in this episode. So we need to talk about the viral video that the Ashleys set up for Anna. Remember when I said that Anna changes her mind? Yes, she does, and she goes to take her feminine power back. That video was so hilarious that those of you who know my channel, you know what's coming. You know what's coming. I'm excited for it. Dex and Virginia are basically having lunch and a little chat. Virginia tells Dex that her husband, his father, satanically abused her. And she said that her husband drugged her and violated her in heinous ways, in certain ways that she doesn't know. But there were photographs, I guess, and video taken. Wow, that's awful. So back at home, Nicolette congratulates Anna on being pregnant and gives her a bouquet of roses that were just delivered. Now, Nicolette mentions that being pregnant means that you're like part of a sisterhood. And it was a very sweet, catchable moment. So I know that's definitely going to come back to bite us one day. Now, Anna reads the card on the roses. It's from an unknown person. And the card says that you can't trust any of them. And that dot on Anna's face is noticeably getting bigger. Later that night, Anna goes to the fridge and sees pickles and ice cream in the freezer. She also finds that picture of Dex and his late wife, Addie, and Talia and her wife in the kitchen. Afterwards, Anna goes back down to the devil basement again, and she hears voices from the other side of the tiny door, and she tries to open it, but it's locked. And when she's trying to pull it open, she falls back and she hits her head. When she wakes up, flies are surrounding her little dead raccoon baby, and her gums are bleeding again. Guys, I really love Anna, but this girl is a big mess. Anna checks her phone and sees that the Golden Globe nominees for Best Actress in a Drama are announced, and Anna is a nominee. Right then, she starts munching down on her dead baby. I kid you not. I did not need to see that. It was a gross moment. It added an extra point to the episode. I thought this episode was okay. I enjoyed the introduction of the Ashleys, but I think that was almost one of the enjoyments that I got, other than Anna's take back viral video. That was a very great moment. The whole My Body, the whole video itself, I agree with it, absolutely. I just thought that the way that they did it was hilarious. One thing that I really absolutely liked was how Dex tried to gaslight Anna, because it's those little things like that. For people like us who know that what we saw in a previous episode, and we go back and we check it and we know that he's lying, we have to also take it under advisement that Anna is a unreliable narrator too at this point. She's had way too many blackouts. She's missing way too many hours. I tend to believe that Anna is reliable and that we can believe in the course of events that have happened based upon how she sees them, because I believe that is the truth. What do you guys think? Do you think Anna is unreliable, or do you think that her version of events is the truth? Let me know in the comments. I liked the little section with Nicolette. I love how they're integrating MJ Rodriguez more in the season. One thing I hated, and I know all of you did too, and we have to talk about very quickly, was the beginning. Guys, I love this show. You know me, I love this show. I will love this show even at its worst. But now they're testing me. I don't want another Antichrist baby. If they turn this baby out to be someone other than the Antichrist, I'm going to be so happy. Maybe as a rebirth of male Scathach. I don't care. But not the Antichrist. Not again. And this episode, even though at certain points it was all right, had certain things that I liked, that beginning just crushed everything. That little hand coming up and looking exactly like the Antichrist baby, I just lost all hope. I think that's one thing that all fans are all together on. We're done with Murder House and we're done with Antichrist babies. We're done. We're done with it. Pick something new. They had such an opportunity to pick something new with Danielle Valentine's book. And what did they do? They chose, so far what it looks like, to go back to Satan. It's just so overdone, and oh man, I kind of wish that they would have went a different way. If they were going to bring back the witches, at least bring back the witches from Roanoke. Maybe not necessarily from Coven, but a different Coven. So with that in mind, I give this episode, I mean, it would have landed in a 3, but due to the extra point of Anna eating the raccoon, the disgustingness gave it the extra point, so it's getting a 4. What do you guys rate the episode? I'm so sorry that I feel like this, but I really feel terrible that the show did this. I'm hoping that maybe the next episode will be a little better, but it seems like this is the way that they're going with the show. Still love the show. I'm just a little disappointed that the Antichrist comes back again for like literally the 5th time. A 12-season show. Thank you all so much for watching this video. I love you all so much. I'll see you in the next review. And of course, beware out there of your girl, Sexy Scathach.
Beware of Sexy Scathach.